If I say Darasa Hamidun, Hamid studied. The meaning of Darasa here is he studied. However, when I say Darasa Hamidun, it means Hamid taught. What is the difference? The difference is that the word Darasa, the second word, has an addition of a single letter. Unlike the word Darasa, the second letter has been doubled. The ra there has been doubled to become two. Darasa. So Darasa, he studied. Darasa, he taught. Now, in the last lesson, we discussed this extensively, how verbs which have their three letters originally can be made to have an increment of a letter or two and even more. And this increment will change the meaning from one thing to the other. And I gave you a lot of examples, words on this pattern of Darasa, as I've said, like the word Sajjala, he recorded. The word Qatala, he massacred. The word Gollako, he closed extensively, closed everything. Now today, to top the discussion and to make it wider for you, I want us to also look at how to form words which come under this pattern, how to form their ismul fa'il, the subject from them, from this. How? I told you that the word shariba, which means he drank, this is a three-letter verb. The drinker, the person who performs this action, is called sharibun, the person who drink. What if we have the word gollako, he closed? The person who closed in this pattern will become what? Mogollikun. We shall be discussing this. And in addition, we are also going to be discussing the ismul maf'ul, the receiver of the action. Sharibun, the one who drinks. Mashrub, what is being drunk. However, Mogollikun, the one who closed. Mogollakun, what is being closed. In addition, we'll also be discussing the ismul makan, the noun of place from the following pattern, and the noun of time. The noun of delay, let's dive in. But before that, if you have not subscribed to the channel, hit on the subscription button to be part of our family so you can always learn Arabic and come back for more. Let's continue. We have here, he says, Arafta fi darisin sabiqin. You have learned in the previous lesson an-nasm al-fa'il, that the subject noun min al-fa'il al-thulathi al-mujarrad, from the three-letter verb ala wazni fa'ilun, will come under the pattern of fa'il. Like the word sharaha, he explained sharihun, an explainer. He says wa'alam al-ana, now you should know an-nasm al-fa'il min al-fa'il al-ghayr al-thulathi al-mujarrad yakunu bi lafzi mudarrihi, that to form the subject noun from a verb which has an addition of a letter, a verb which is no longer three-letter verb, to form the ismul fa'il, the subject noun from such a verb, you are going to form it from the present tense, mudari. Bibdali harfil mudari'a miman madmuman. This is by changing the harf, the particle of mudari, which can either be ya, nun, ta. It is for you to just change the particle into mim. Wa kasri ma qabla akhirihi, and to change the letter before the last letter to carry kisra. An example, we have the word allama, he taught. This is a four-letter word with an addition of a letter. The present tense is what? Yu'allimu. Now to form the subject, it becomes mu'allimun. Mim has been used to substitute the ya. Yu'allimu, it becomes mu'allimun, a teacher. Can you see? Allama, he taught. Yu'allimu, he is teaching. Mu'allimun, a teacher. Now we have hati asma al-fa'ilin min al-af'al al-atiyah. Since you have learned how to form this, you have to bring the subject nouns for the following verbs. Number one, we have adhana. He called to prayer. Yu'adhinu, he's calling to prayer. The caller to prayer is called what? Mu'adhinun. Very easy. Sajjala, he recorded. Yusajjilu, he's recording. The recorder is called what? Musajjilun. Haddatha, he narrated. Yuhaddithu, he's narrating. The narrator is called what? Muhaddithun. That Rasa, he taught. That Risu, he's teaching. The teacher is called what? Mudarrisun. So Waro, he photographed. You saw Will, he's photographing. The photographer or designer is called what? Musawwirun. Sabbaha, he glorified. Yusabbihu, present tense. Musabbihun, a glorifier. This is the first part. Second part, Arafta fi darisin sabiqin, you have also learned in the previous lesson, an-nasmal maf'ul, that the receiver of the action, the noun for the receiver of the action, min al-fi'l al-thulathi al-mujarrad ala wazn maf'ul, from the three-letter verb. If it is a three-letter verb, the receiver of the action, the noun for that is formed using the pattern of maf'ul. Like when I have mashrub, what is being drunk, madrub, who is being beaten. Do you understand? Wa'alamil ana, now you should know, an nasmal maf'ul, that such the receiver of the action, the noun for it, when you want to form it, min al-fi'l ghayr thulathi, from a verb which is not a three-letter verb, al-mujarrad yakunu ala wazn ismi fa'ilihi ma fathi ma qabla al-akhir. The only way you can form it is to change the what? Is to change the ya of the mudari of the present tense into mim and to put fatha in the second letter. An example is the word yusajjilu. When you have yusajjilu, which means he recorded, to have the recorder will be called what? Musajjilun. However, to form what is being recorded, the noun for what is being recorded, you simply change the second letter into the letter before the last letter into carry fatha. It becomes musajjalun. So musajjilun, the recorder. Musajjalun, what is being recorded. Do you understand? Another example, we have what? The words gollako, mugollikun, the locker. Mugallakun, what is being locked. Very easy. Hati asma al-fa'ilin min al-af'al al-atiyah thumma hawwilha ila asma al-maf'ulin. You have to bring the subject noun from the following verbs and change it to the object nouns. We have sajjala, he recorded. Yusajjilu, he's recording. Musajjilun, recorder. Musajjalun, recorded. Allafa, he authored. Yu'allifu, mu'allifun, the author. Mu'allafun, the book being authored. Rattaba, yurattibu, murattibun, murattabun. Sallaha, yusallihu, musallihun, musallahun. Allaqa, yu'alliku, mu'allikun, mu'allakun. So mu'allikun, the hanger. Mu'allak, what is being hung. Jallada, yujallidu, mujallidun, mujallad. Can you see? Lawwana, yulawwinu, mulawwinun, mulawwan. Hammada, yuhammidu, muhammidun, muhammadun. Can you see? Hammada, he praised. Yuhammidu, he's praising. Muhammidun, the praiser, one who praises. Then Muhammadun, the praiseworthy. MashaAllah. Another thing, Arafta fi darisin sabiqin, you have also learned in the previous lesson, an-nasmay zaman wal makan, that the two nouns for place or time. The nouns we use to replace place or time, yushtaqani min al-fi'l al-thulath al-mujarrad ala wazni maf'alin wa maf'ilin. From three-letter verbs, they are formed under the pattern of either maf'alin or maf'ilin. Like when we have the word kataba, the noun for the place is called what? Maktab, which is what? A place of writing. That is table. Can you see? So the pattern is maktab. Wa'alamil ana, but now, annahuma yushtaqan min ghayri thulathi mujarrad ala wazni ismi maf'ulihi, that to form such verbs, such nouns of place or nouns of time, from verbs which are not three-letter bare verbs, you can form it from ismu maf'ul, from the noun of the subject. An example is the word Salla, he prayed. Yusalli, he's praying. The place of prayer is called what? Musalla. Very easy. Which means a makani salah, the place of prayer. Now you have to study ta'ammalil amthilata li babi fa'ala. You are now to study the example for the pattern fa'ala wa ayyin fiha al-madi, and you have to indicate the past tense, wal mudari present tense, wal amr the command tense, wal masdar the noun, wasm al-fa'il, the subject noun, wasm al-maf'ul, the object noun, wasm zaman wal-makan, the noun of places and nouns of time. All this you have to indicate it from the following sentences. The first sentence we have qabbala tiflu ummahu. The baby kissed his mother. The word qabbala, that is the fi'l madi, past tense verb. Second, we have adhin li dhuhri ya Ali. Call the prayer for dhuhr o Ali. Faqad hana al-waqt, the time has reached. So adhin, fi'l al-amr, command tense. Number 3, هذه الكتب للتوزيع على الحجاج. These books are to be shared, are for sharing to the pilgrims. So للتوزيع, the word التوزيع is masdar, the noun. عندك صورة ملونة للكعبة المشرفة. Do you have a colored picture of Kaaba al-Musharrafa, of the famous Kaaba? The word ملونة is ismun maf'ul. Al-Musharrafa is also what? Ismun maf'ul. This object noun. So here we have قال تعالى, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ar-Rahman allama al-Quran. He taught the Quran. So the word allama here is what? Fi'l madi, past tense. Number 6, we have Zarani Sadiqi farahabtu bihi. My friend visited me and I welcomed him. The word rahaba, fi'l madi, past tense. قال تعالى, Allah says, اليوم نختم على أفواههم. Today we seal their mouths. وتكلمنا أيديهم. And their hands will speak to us. So the word تكلم, فعل مضارع, present tense. Number 8, we have ولدت لي بنت. A girl was given birth to me. وسميتها Maryam, and I named her Maryam. The word Samma is what? Fi'l madi. Next is have Man alladhi allafa al-mu'ata. Who authored the book al-mu'ata? Allafa, fi'l madi, the past tense verb. Next we have ujjila al-ijtima'u ila ajalin ghayri musamma. The meeting has been shifted, postponed to an unknown time, to an unnamed time or unmentioned time. Ujjila, this is also a past tense verb in the majhul case. Why musamman means what? Ismu zaman. Next we have atudakhinu. Do you smoke? The word tudakhinu. Atudakhinu, do you smoke? So tudakhinu fi'l mudari, past tense, present tense. La wa hal yudakhinu rajulun aqilun. No. And does a sensible person smoke? Inna tadkhina khabithun. Smoking is evil. Wasababu amradin khatiratin, and it is the cause of a lot of dangerous sickness, diseases. Alal mudakhini kasaratan, on the smoker like asaratan ulcer. ومن دخن بذر المال بالتدخين, and whoever smokes wastes money on smoking. So the word tudakhinu, present tense. The word yudakhinu, fi'l madi, present tense. At-tadkhin is the noun. Then al-mudakhin is the ismu fa'il, the smoker. Then dakhona is past tense. Badhara is also past tense. Tadkhin is the masdar. Next we have balagoni annaka ayyanta safira. I learned that you have chosen a safir, an ambassador. As you have been made an ambassador, which fajitu litahni, and I came to greet. So here ayyana is fi'l mudari, fi'l madi. Tahniya is the master. Next we have ayn al-musalla. Where is the mosque, the place of prayer? So al-musalla is ismul makan. Next we have ad-durusu bil jami'ati al-islamiyya bil Madeenah al-Munawwara. I study in the University of Medina. So al-Munawwara here is what? Ismu maf'ul. Lastly we have hadha dawa'un muqawwin lin-nadhr. So can you see the word muqawwin is what? Ismul fa'il. With this we come to the end of this lesson, and when next we meet we shall learn further, inshallah. Make sure you like, share with your friends, and drop comments in the comment section. Until we meet again, jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum.